Let's have a look. Just as a test, I should be live. Yes, I am live. Welcome guys, welcome to the very first, not dev stream, because it's no longer a dev stream, but to the very first Heroes and Generals, the community frontline. What is the community frontline is, I will tell you, is it is a new concept which we have started since, well, quite recently. Since today actually. We've been thinking about this for a while, so I have set up some stuff at my home so I can do these streams. This stream is primarily meant for me to fine-tune some settings. So if you have noise issues, if you hear strange rumbling noises, if the quality is absolute crap, please let me know so I can hopefully fine-tune it a bit more. It should be already decent. I know the webcam isn't super awesome right now because I don't have sufficient lighting here. That's because, yeah, well, I live in the Netherlands, so it's raining non-stop and it's darkish, and like our summers is rain apparently. So yeah, so that's something I'm already aware about. If you miss stuff on the screen or other stuff, please let me know. I hope you guys can hear the in-game sound. There should be a little music playing in the background, but I'm not sure if you guys hear it. I hope so. If there's any other issues, please let me know. You can do it either in the chat. I've got the chat opened on my second screen, but you can also just approach me on the forums, or just create a topic on the forums and discuss what could be better, so I can hopefully get it fixed. Because the plan is, which I can already tell right now, is this is the test stream. Unfortunately I will be on vacation soon, but the plan is that after my vacation period I'm going to do a bi-weekly stream where I try to answer the most critical questions on the forums, where I discuss feedback with you guys, where I show some new content, where I do whatever you guys would like to see at that point, and I try to combine that with some interaction and hopefully yeah, get some good streams running. For today, of course, I did not come empty-handed, even though this is a test stream. It is feeling and touching a bit. Of course I did not come empty-handed, because today I'm going to show you a bit about the upcoming update. The upcoming update is not going to be a new version number. It's going to be a 1.07.1, and we've got some pretty neat stuff coming up, so I hope I can walk you through that, and at the same time have a look how well you guys receive it. Excuse me if I'm looking to the right a lot, because that's where my chat is, but I hope you guys can see my in-game screen. You should be able to see my in-game screen at least, which is good, because that's of course the place where I am going to show it. Yeah, let's have a start. I can't guarantee right now that it will be a very long stream, but I definitely do want to show some stuff to you guys. So yeah, let's get started. As you can see, I've set up a small German character, and I'm going to join a battle. Should the test server, because I'm currently on the test server, be rebooted at any time, that's very unfortunate, but yeah, can't do anything about that right now. I will use the time that I have. Is the game noise too loud at the moment, or is it perfect, or do I need to fine-tune it? Is my microphone acting up? Because that's a bit difficult for me to actually fine-tune. Yeah, I know, Shadow Doggy, I know my green screen is fucking up a little. That's because there's way too few light here at the moment. It's pretty dark in my room, so, but that's something I'm working on with the rest of the Reader team, to get some lighting up here so we can set up the green screen a bit more properly. So that's definitely a point of interest for me as well, to get that sorted, but unfortunately I couldn't get that done on time, and we definitely did want to get started on this and see what you guys think of it. So yes, 1.07.1 is going to be the next update. It's not going to be a huge update, that's because we have several big projects running in the background. Can't tell too much about those big projects yet. Definitely we will go into detail pretty soon about those things, but there's also going to be a different sort of stream where more detail will be discussed. So, but for now I'm just going to focus on this current update. And I think one of the biggest things which you guys have been asking for a while now is actually the sounds. And I'm talking in particular about everybody hates the sound of the Garand 43. And well, good news guys, it's going to receive a sound overhaul, not just the shooting sound but also the reload sounds and some other sounds which are related to the weapons. So among other things, we're going to completely revise the sounds of all semi-automatic rifles, and we're going to revise the sounds on all starter SMGs. So I'm hoping, since this is all about sound testing as well, I'm gonna give you guys some sound tests to go with of the new weapons, and well, I hope you guys like it. Please let me know if it's decent. So I'm just gonna run into the open. I'm just gonna check my ping is not acting up. Please also let me know if the game is very stutterish, because we had some issues with that during our testing, but I hopefully fixed it now. So please let me know if it's very stutterish. I know it can get a bit blurry sometimes, but that's unfortunately nothing I can do really something about. But if I'm running, it should run pretty smooth. But yeah, first of all, I'm actually not even going to start with the weapon you guys want to hear most, because yeah, come on, yeah, you gotta keep it exciting for you guys. So I'm actually going to start with the M1 Garand. Oh, that's the wrong command. Oh, hold on, come on. So I'm just, yes, there we go. Our bow synchron with screen, that's awesome guys. So I'm going to start with the M1 Garand. M1 Garand is one of the starter weapons, has been in the game for forever, really forever, but it's about time that we revise these sounds. So here we go guys. I'm keeping it a bit exciting for you guys, but let's have a look how it performs. So basically the sounds have changed a lot. You can already hear, I believe even this sound has been changed, the zooming in sound, but of course the shooting sound has also changed. So here we go, you should be able to hear this pretty clear. And I personally, I mean, I loved already the old pling sound, and actually with work we fired the M1 Garand in real life, and the ejecting of the casing is godlike, I tell you. So it's actually pretty accurate to the real life clipping right now. And it sounds, in comparison to the current live version, I personally think it sounds a bit more deep. It has a more deeper roaring sound. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one. I really like the new sounds. So and just, I mean, the clipping sound, it really it fills my inner heart, like, oh, it's so warm, the clipping sound. I really love the clipping sounds. So yeah, I think it's an awesome new sound, and it's, keep in mind guys that this is still work in progress. It's still being tested a lot, so yeah, so there could be slight differences, and so keep in mind that this is not final. I'll try to, if that works. Hold on, that doesn't work. Nope. Hold on. Nope. No, to be honest, I don't know currently the command to go into third person view, unfortunately. Which would have been nice, but for now I'm guessing you guys are gonna have to deal with the first person sounds. But keep in mind, guys, this is still work in progress. I hope you guys do enjoy the new sounds, even though it is from first person. Yeah, let's move on to the next gun, because this is the M1 Garand, so this one has pretty brutal sound, but of course the other weapons have received an overhaul as well. So let's have a look at the other weapon. We're going to the SVT-40, which has also received an overhaul. And of course I'm going to show the G43 absolutely last, because you know it's just to tease you guys a bit more. So this is the SVT-40, the Russian semi-automatic starter rifle, which has also received a sound overhaul in comparison to what is on the live servers now. And well, let's hear it. It has a bit more of a echoish sound, it has more of a hollow sound, but it definitely has a sound difference towards the M1 Garand. And to me, yeah, we have been reading through some feedback also from our internal testers that the sounds are pretty similar, but there is actually a significant difference. I'm not sure what kind of sound you guys use. I personally have a 5.1 headset at the moment, and for me there's a very clear difference in how they sound like. But I also don't entirely know right now how they sound into third person, but I see in Tumult, in theory, all the sounds are based on their in real life sounds. It is, of course, it's kind of impossible to make an identical sound in the game itself, but it should be pretty close to what it should be in real life, or at least it should go in the direction of what it sounds in real life. So for me, these sounds, before, let's admit, the G43 didn't really scare me that much, but hey, we're gonna go to the G43 now, and I'm pretty confident that everybody is going to be very pleased with the result. If not, of course, let us know. But so this is the Garand 43 for the Germans. The semi-automatic starter rifle is for the Germans. So yeah, I kind of, you know, I'm anxious not to fire it. I'm just gonna talk a tiny bit longer before I fire the weapon. You know, just let you guys rage a bit. And oh, look, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at the sights. Oh, that's so pretty. Anyways, let's fire it up. Let's see how this one sounds. So. So in comparison to the old G43, it definitely sounds a lot more powerful, but it's yeah, the high pitching sound which is used to have is definitely completely gone. But yeah, I hope you guys like the sound, and of course it's still work in progress, so I'm not sure how much of this can still change, but I'm not quality assurance, so I'm keeping my hands off that stuff. But I definitely think all of these sounds so far are a huge improvement to the old sounds, and they sound pretty brutal. So even the beginners who start with these rifles will sound pretty scary to me. And the reload sound has also received a small overhaul. You can hear that it's definitely different. So I personally like, especially the G43. It has a great reload sound now. And yeah, indeed they do have some similarities in sounds, but for me there's still a very distinct difference between these three sounds, even though they have some similarities, but I can definitely hear an overall difference between each of the sounds. So I still think if you have a normal headset or normal speakers, whatever, that you should still definitely, it's gonna take some time to get used to, but you should definitely still be able to tell them apart. So and well, this is of course the three semi-automatic rifles which we have adjusted in terms of sound, but this is not the only sounds we have adjusted, because in the end we're planning to overhaul a lot of the older sounds which we have in the game, but for now we started with the semi-automatic rifles. And we also have the starter SMGs, and the starter SMGs have also received an overhaul. So I'm going to start with the M3 Grease Gun, the US starter SMG, also commonly used on, for example, the tankers. Yeah, these have also received an overhaul in not just the shooting, but also the reloading and the plinging sounds and everything. So I hope you guys like these ones as well. So once again, this is the M3 Grease Gun, and let's hear it. And personally, one of the main differences I see with the M3 Grease Gun is actually, for me, the reload sound. It's in comparison to what it was. I mean, of course, the shooting sound is completely different as well, but the reload sound is significantly different as well, and it kind of sounds pretty neat. So this was the M3 Grease Gun. I hope you guys like it. Personally, I think it's also, once again, it's a great improvement. It's quite fun to play around with these weapons and listen to the new sounds. It's definitely going to take some time getting used to the new sounds, especially if you've been playing this game for a long period of time. But this should definitely be an improvement to the game. So of course we also improved the other for starter SMG sounds. So I'm going to go to the PPD-40. Should be the PPD-40. Yes, it is. So yes, this is the PPD-40, the SMG starter rifle for the Soviets. Also, once again, not just the shooting sounds have been changed, but also the reload sounds and all the other sounds which are related, which you hear when you use these weapons. So let's hear what this one is going to do. to the person saying it sounds like the FG42, it most definitely does not sound like the FG42. The FG42 for me sounds completely different. But so this is the PPD-40. You can notice a big difference in if I use the single shot and the full automatic mode. So yeah, I hope you guys like this one as well. I think it's very distinctive in comparison to the grease gun, especially in automatic fire. Then again, I mean, it has 71 bullets it needs to go around with, but it sounds like a mini machine gun, which it technically sort of is. So hope you guys like this one. And then we of course also have the third semi-automatic rifle, which is the MP34. Which I am going to catch right now. So this is the MP34, the SMG starter rifle for the Germans, which has also received a completely new overhaul of the sounds. So let's have a look how this one sounds. I see that XZ Slam is grabbing some paper towels. XZ Slam, I know I'm very handsome, you know, and of course you base this on my handsomeness, but please pay attention to my screen, you know. There's new sounds, you know, so yeah, try not to look at my face too much. I know I'm very handsome, but you know, we have to draw a line somewhere, XZ Slam. So this is the line I draw it here. Please don't cross it. It's getting too much, you know. So yeah, these are the 3 starter SMGs. So for now, these are the 6 sounds which we will be replacing. These will all hit should QA approve them. Once again, it's all in testing phase. Should they be approved, they will hit in 1.07.1. Can't tell you just yet when it's going to be released, but most likely within 1 to 2 weeks, I guess. I'm guessing 2 weeks, something like that. So keep your eyes out. And for the people who came in the stream a bit later, I know this was an unannounced stream, so I'll just once more, just so everybody can grab the tissues again, I will fire the G43. And well, so you guys all got to hear the new sounds now, which was one of the few things I wanted to show you guys. I really hope you guys like it, but feel free to spread the word, create comments on the forums, and discuss it. I cannot guarantee that anything will be changed at this point of stage, but we definitely would like to hear what you think of the new sounds. Personally, I really like them, but you may think differently. Feel free to discuss it, of course. There is a few other things I would like to show you, and that is actually can't say that much about it yet, but one of the other things which is being worked on is the vehicle physics. And for that I would like to grab the worst of the worst, or the scariest of the scariest tanks to drive around with and not suicide, is of course without a doubt the Panzer IV. The Panzer IV has the known issue that it randomly explodes on objects. One of these things which has been adjusted actually right now is that the vehicle physics has been altered in the vehicle physics has been altered in such a way that it is now a lot more difficult for tanks or the heavier vehicles to actually explode on impact. So what it does right now is actually a Panzer IV. I've been trying it for like 10-15 minutes, and it simply it doesn't do much anymore for me. It simply does not take much damage at all anymore, and it doesn't seem to have problems with even remotely some of the objects which you face in the game. I personally tested it on Mountain Town, but yeah, this is I've been trying to crash it, I've been trying to get it to explode, but unfortunately I have not succeeded yet. So this is actually also, I'm not 100% sure yet if it's going to be part of 1.0.7.1, but it's definitely being worked on, that these vehicle physics, it doesn't just randomly explode anymore. It has no troubles anymore hitting objects. The vehicle collision, so between other vehicles, has also changed quite a bit. So actually tanks now count definitely in their weight, so it's not like a bicycle can easily flip over a tank anymore, which it used to be able to do. So that is also one of the things which has been changed, which I will try to show if this tank does what I want. So I'm going to drive quickly to a place with bicycles and civilian trucks. So just hoping, yeah, it's a bit sluggish, but of course it's a tank. So so this is actually the vehicle physics is one of the many things which are planned for the overhaul of not just the vehicles, but in particular the armor system. I'm not going to go in that much detail right now in what is going to change there, because I'm going to leave that to read the rep yarn and in a potential different Twitch stream. So I'm just showing what is going to be, or what is most likely going to hit in 1.0.7.1. So I'm just gonna show this. The civilian truck is of course in weight significantly lower, so you can't just block stuff with a civilian truck anymore, because civilian trucks and bicycles now much more easily explode versus tanks. That's for the simple fact that the tank is of course still the heavier vehicle of the two. I can also show it with the bicycle, which is even easier destroyed. And there goes the bicycle. So you cannot use your lightweight vehicles anymore to intentionally or to easily block tanks, which used to be possible of course, but now its weight really starts to matter a bit more. So yeah, the tank itself takes very little damage on impact, but the light vehicles, taking the bicycle and the civilian truck as an example, they are fairly easily destroyed when they come in contact with such vehicles. So this is actually one of the other things which is most likely going to hit in the next update, and this is just the beginning of the overhaul. No, sorry, that's, yeah, I have some background sounds. That means that either work or someone else is mailing me. It's my home PC, so I have some stuff running in the background, so unfortunately you got to hear that. But yeah, so this is actually it's quite a significant change, especially for the Panzer IV, which was really known to be quite disastrous in terms of exploding randomly. So I hope that it's still in testing phase and all, but I hope that it's actually gonna do well, and it will have the effect that we hope that it reaches, which is that vehicles such as these and other tanks are simply a lot more powerful. And this is one of the steps being taken also to make tanks more scary on the field. Yes, it does, Robotron. Yes, it does. Robotron is trying to make noises on my stream, and I need to settle that. That's definitely something for the next stream, but once again, it's still in testing phase, so there's still some things maybe we need to work out, some things we need to look at, and definitely once this hits live, because I'm not sure if we're gonna have another prototype session for this update. I doubt it. Yeah, it's important to know that there's always room for feedback. There's always room to look at some of these things. We have already been made aware of some potential issues with this system, which has been, some of them have already been fixed, some of them are still being worked on because it's not released yet. But by all means, when this hits live, or when we have a prototype session for this update, which I generally don't think we will have, it's important to know that feedback about these new systems are appreciated. That means not feedback in the actual Twitch chat, because that's not gonna do me much. Oh, this is interesting. Let's pretend I did not do that. Let's look the other way. I did not do that. Run away! So yeah, that's one of the other things I wanted you guys to look at. So I'm gonna have a quick look at one of the documents. You guys don't hear an echo, by the way, right? No, you don't hear an echo. Okay, that's good. So there are some other changes which are coming in the next update, but once again, it's not a huge update, so don't expect tremendously big changes, new maps, whatever. That's not going to be in this update. But we're definitely implementing some stuff which will hopefully be appreciated by you guys to actually yeah, get started on some well-deserved changes to certain systems in the game. Yeah, I know my green screen is still a bit blurry, but being worked on. So now that we have shown this, I would like to talk a bit about this project being called this new sort of theme, the community frontline. I just want to quickly relapse what I've said earlier. Is the community frontline is planned to run bi-weekly, which means I'm going to stream bi-weekly. Hopefully by that time I will also have fixed the green screen. And the idea behind the community frontline is that I personally work mostly on the forums, since I'm a community manager. I take a lot of feedback from the forums. The idea is that with that feedback I speak to developers, and I talk with developers or with other employees about some of the acclaimed critical issues you guys experience, and I try to engage those in the stream, answer your questions, and you know, try to work with you guys to give a clear picture of why we do this and why we don't do this, for example. And usually that will go in combination with me playing the game on the live server. But in this particular case I've been showing off the new update, which means I'm on a test server, but usually I will just be on the live servers playing the game while I'm actively engaging with you guys in the Twitch chat and try to answer as many questions as possible. But also if I do not have an answer on a specific question, feel free to ask them anyway, because I will also write questions down which I can then either move forward to a different stream so we can answer it there, or I can answer it, or I can figure it out and answer it on the forums, so we can get a bit better communication flow going with you guys. Yeah, playing well, interacting with chat is going to be fairly difficult, but I hope it will be possible. I'm just gonna go to the other game, but so that's definitely something we hope to continue. In the end, this is why I set up all this stuff at my home. My girlfriend is incredibly pleased that I filled the entire room with equipment just to have this stream. So, but this is in general, this is the idea, and of course I'm more than happy to receive your feedback on what could be different or what should be different, on what else we can do on these streams. Keep in mind that I'm doing this from my actual home, so I can't, for example, show you around in the office. That is up to someone, some other stream to do. But the main idea of this stream is actually to give you guys information and to spread information about why we make decisions and what we are going to do, and hopefully answer some of these questions you guys have opened. Sure. Well, unfortunately I'm on a webcam, so I'm not on a camera, so I can't really show you my home because the cable is very limited in length. But yeah, I know I have a transparent forehead sometimes. First one to knife read the search and send me a clip. Yeah, Splixen is such a kind-hearted guy, really. Such a kind-hearted guy. Totally no hate towards me, you know. Very kind. It's in regards to telling what is going to be in the big updates, this is one of the 2 different streams we are planning. So we will have the community frontline bi-weekly, and we will have a different stream set up, hopefully also bi-weekly or something of the sort. And it's going to change a bit in terms of content, because I'm not the one who's going to talk a lot about what is going to happen on long term. That's more of the other stream's task, but I will be talking primarily about community feedback and what you guys have been discussing on the forum. So that is what I will be aiming at. So a little less on the long-term plans, but don't be afraid, we will definitely share some of these long-term plans we have, but it's not going to be the primary focus of my stream. Yeah, bi-weekly means that every other week I'm going to stream. So I've done it this week, so I'm not going to do it next week, but I will do it the week after. Well, actually, that's in this case also not partially true, because I'm going on vacation, but that is in the end the plan. It's yeah, don't be scared. I mean, I read the forums practically every day, so I know what it's like there. It's not that bad. It has you guys. I mean, let's be honest here, I'm not going to go into detail on one of those rant topics, but generally there's also people who complain about the game, but they have a very constructive feedback, and those are the topics I usually pay attention to, because they generally contain a good list, like this is what is wrong, this is what we should do, this is what you should do with it, this is how you should act about it. So yeah, those are one of those things we're gonna look at. And yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy such streams, and if not, then we'll have to look into something else, but I don't think it will be that bad. And yeah, we'll have to see how it turns out. I mean, like I said at the beginning, this is more of a test stream, so I'm not entirely sure what I still need to fine-tune, what should be different. If the content I have shown so far it looks like absolute crap, or if there's some stuff we really cannot do. So yeah, it's just a basic, holy mother of God, it's basically just touching a bit, see what we can achieve here. And I'm definitely looking forward to doing more of these streams and share some information with you guys, because that is actually the primary goal of these streams, is to have some more information with you guys. Oh my god, I'm a terrible shot at the moment. Yeah, and I also have to adjust the night build a bit. I'm sorry for that. I haven't had the time to do that right now. I've been pretty damn busy with fine-tuning some of the last settings, because the lighting was absolute horseshit the moment when I started the stream, because it's raining like crazy here. So that's unfortunate. You get for ghetto, yeah, sort of, but I mean this is still work, so yeah, he tried to shovel me, man. Come on. you I do have fairly good sound actually, so in that regard it's not that easy to sneak up behind me and try to shovel me. Actually at first I thought he was a friendly, because I thought there was a friendly behind me, but you can't have everything. Everybody's shooting? I don't know what they're shooting at. It's very confusing at the moment. But the people, yeah, it would be funny. I mean, you can try to join me. You can add me on my friend list, but I have a huge pile in my queue of friends, because I have no idea who half these people are who add me. But I mean, feel free to actually join me. You can queue on the on my missions, and I'm trying to play different factions each time. So right now I'm actually the Germans, I'm enrolled in Germans, but I do play war on them, so I wait now and then I have to wait now and then to enroll in a new faction. So it could occur that I have to play the same faction for a bit longer. But yeah, this is I don't only play German. Actually, my private account, or one of my private accounts, is primarily US, and I have another private account which is primarily Soviets, and another one which is primarily Germans. But I will definitely play with other factions as well. It's just I've been playing with the Germans lately, and well, it was actually quite fun. And next time I will probably pick the Soviets or the US guys, so don't worry. There's currently XSX6, and there's currently no there's no new sounds for the MP40. That does not mean we're not gonna give them new sounds, but we're gonna start with the starter SMGs and with these semi-automatic rifles. Should be a pretty good start in getting some new sounds in. So I'm already quite happy and pleased that we managed to get these up. And yeah, is there a B-Fine, do you have a huge background noise? Because that is a bit one of the things I was actually worried about, is that this microphone is quite bad. Or at least the headset is perfect, but the microphone is, yeah, mediocre. So if the background noise is absolutely terrible, then I need to have a look in how I can adjust that. Yeah, but let's be honest, Vito Hayes, I don't want to be your friend. I mean, you suck so much at this game. You're such a terrible player. It's like every time I play with you, I die constantly. You know? It's and when I sing, you know, you don't even appreciate my singing. I mean, who cannot appreciate my singing? I'm an awesome singer. And then you go around and talk bad about me because you say my singing sucks. I mean, I don't want to be your friend. Nah, but it would definitely be fun, guys, to maybe group up with some of you, have a little squads going around. It would be quite funny, actually. But we're just gonna have to see how this plays out, if we can do something with that. For now, I think it's already difficult for me to multitask. I have to get used to that. So. So yeah, it's almost 3:45. Like I said, it wasn't going to be a hugely long stream. I will be playing a bit more, but generally I must be honest, I haven't really prepared that many questions to be answered, because it was more of a test stream. For the next time I will definitely prepare a bit more so we can have a bit of a longer stream and discuss a bit more. That would be great. But we'll just have to go and see about that. And yeah, guys, keep in mind, because I see it, a request for the discounts. We're gonna have a few more discounts. We're not gonna tell just yet what kind of discounts we're going to have, but keep an eye on it if you want. For example, yeah, I believe right now we have the SMGs, the starter SMGs at least. So yeah, make good use of it, because the prices are significantly reduced. Who's this? Are you on my stream? And of course, during my streams, hopefully we will also have some developers peeking in now and then, to maybe also answer a few questions. No promises, but also no specific exceptions. It could be anyone, but generally we just hope that we can provide a bit of line of communication, have some fun with you guys next to the communication. It's not just all serious. He's getting shots from. Oh, he is here. And I will definitely have a look at the night build, guys. I'm not sure what settings it currently has, but I'll have a look. But keep in mind that usually our streams are a bit bigger, so some restrictions have to be applied, or else it goes mental mode if we have 600-700 viewers. So. I think the other guy killed himself, didn't he? There was a second guy on that motorcycle. Come on. Pop your face out. I don't think we can actually provide an ETA on the RTS. The refactoring is quite a big process, and it takes quite a bit of work because the RTS has been originally developed by different developers. So it's definitely being worked on though. But refactoring the RTS is of course just the beginning, because it means the code is gonna be different, but the RTS wise it will function the same. But together with those with the refactoring, we open the possibility for changing stuff to the RTS. See, there is another guy there. Oh. He got hammered! I should see the names of my enemies. Oh yeah. Yeah. Where is he shooting from? Come on. It's kind of busy around there. Really busy around there. And it seems they're all after me, man. Ah! I got knifed! No! Yeah, I blame Splixon for this, you know. I blame Splixon for everything. It's definitely his fault that everybody's now trying to knife me to get revenge. It's just not fair. Life is so unfair for me. Did he die? Looks like he died. Why is he trying to run me over with a bicycle? What is he doing? Not for much longer for us. I'm probably going to stream for about 4 or 5 more minutes, and after that I'm going to disable the stream, because I really, like I said, I don't have that much questions to answer right now. So all I can do right now is basically play and look at the chat sometimes. I have a friend named Fred. Okay. So usually these streams will last about an hour. Yeah, we plan to have them last roughly an hour. And after that, after the stream is ended, I don't think anyone will take over unless somebody hosts someone. But that's I'm not gonna do that because I don't even know how to. It took me forever to figure out how to set up Twitch in the first place. So come on. Let the girlfriend take over. Yeah. Unfortunately for you, the girlfriend isn't here. But I wouldn't surprise me because she definitely likes to walk in on me when I have meetings and do stuff for work, so it wouldn't surprise me if sometimes she accidentally shows up. But the green screen is actually pretty close to my chair, so she would have to do strange things to come in the actual screen. They are walking in crazy mode inside. So look. That doesn't look very friendly. Yeah, I need a medic. Where is this guy? Oh, he's behind, hold on. Maybe not. Where is he? Oh, he died. It's like we're not even trying to end this, I think, because everybody's sitting and hiding in bushes. I'm scared. What is that song in the back? Am I running a song in the background? I shouldn't have a song in the background. I don't. Do I have a song in the background? I don't, right? It would be pretty strange if I have a song in the background. Yeah, is it like a rumbling noise? Because that is just my microphone. If that's really an issue, then I definitely need to fix myself a new microphone. That's one of the things I was concerned about. Yeah, it's background noise, but I actually have noise suppression, and it seemed to have worked quite well. But it's yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a super lot I can do about this at the moment. I'll have to check if I can fix myself a new microphone, which yeah, because there's zero noise for me in the background, so it's my microphone doing crazy stuff. You know, there's a demon living in my microphone. I'm pretty confident it's a demon. It's the souls I have trapped in my microphone. Every soul that I have killed, it's trapped in my microphone. So yeah, that's probably what you hear. Yeah, I mean, V2 Hates knows all about it, so it's and German soldier HE, not to mention bitterballen. We have bitterballen, which are godlike, and I think every country should have them. It should be a law to have bitterballen in your country. Personally, I think that's a necessity. And according to other V2 members, I also carry very toxic diseases from the Netherlands. Because when I go to the office, I always make everyone sick. Yeah. First, it seems everybody can confirm about the sick part. You know, I still disagree, but you know, you guys aren't just you're just not used to anything, and that worries me. So I'm trying to up the Vito's immune system. Okay, Matt Airborne, let me get this straight. You want to add a repair cost to camouflage, correct? So you're asking for additional cost. That's I haven't heard about that for a while. I mean, I can't suggest adding repair costs for camouflage, but I generally have a hunch that not much of the rest of the community will really like the idea. Oh boy, we have stolen. Yeah, horrible idea. Is this guy still there? Doesn't look like it. More camouflages are definitely going to come. I mean, that's something we are working on for not just infantry but also vehicles. Where did he go? He's hiding in there somewhere. Oh, he died. I think so far the uniforms has mainly been a vanity item, so to us it doesn't necessarily have a huge benefit in the game. So I think officer uniforms sounds pretty neat, but you would definitely have to ask Vito Vepion for a definitive answer. But I think right now is like, do we want more content quickly, or do we want very specific content in very limited numbers? And I think that's an important thing which we have to wonder constantly. It's the same with like people want very specific maps, and the question is, do we first want more maps in a more rapid phase, or do we want very specific maps for specific locations? And right now I think the idea in terms of maps is, for example, we want to release quite a bit of maps. So the specific map for example Berlin or something, it's a nice idea, it's a great idea, but I think it's more important right now to just release maps which can be played on more locations. He's around here somewhere, or did he die already? I got shot from here. Where is he? Maybe he did die. I don't know where he went. Sneaky. Well, German soldier, you have to keep in mind that a map is not just making a map and implementing it. It requires a lot of background coding, it requires a lot of assets to be made. It's the same with skins. A skin can be done, but it still needs background coding, and it needs to be implemented into the UI and stuff like that, and that requires additional coding. And Yeah, so a lot of people think like it's done, but that's not really how it works. Definitely needs some more stuff to be done before it can actually be properly implemented. So it's actually true to a certain extent. That some of the stuff is ready, but it hasn't been coded into the game yet. And that also all depends on what priority is given to that stuff. Where is he gonna go? Huh? He's crawling to the right. Ah, he used a medic on himself. Sneaky, sneaky. He's medicing himself. He's probably medicing himself again. Ah, not gonna bother. So I'll finish this battle, and after that I think it's a good time to stop the stream. The next dev stream is on top of my head, because supposedly I was gonna do it in another 2 weeks, but I'm on vacation, so it's most likely going to be in the week from 17 until 24 July, and that is assuming that the other stream isn't going to start yet, and I'm not 100% sure about that yet, because the problem is right now we're entering the vacation period, so at certain aspects at some point, you know, because we're such a small development team, we're gonna, for example, the game director needs vacation as well, so Rebjorn needs to go on vacation at some point. Everybody needs vacation at some point. So there's a big chance that he, for example, might be gone for a while, which means we have to postpone some of the streams. But the dev stream itself, as we know it, the dev stream actually is most likely not even going to return. So this is what I'm doing, is the community frontline, and there's a second type of stream planned which is going to be called differently. And yeah, that is I'm not sure, actually 100% sure yet what we're going to call that one. Everything is shooting. Run away! Yeah, believe it or not, but we actually have a pretty busy life, and it's not all about playing the game, so yeah. Oh, you kidding me? They got 2 extra minutes for that. Personally, we had a long list of names, and Rito Robotron is extremely good at coming up with the most weird and ridiculous, but also useful names for updates, but also for yeah, for example this stream, and there was some mostly disturbing stuff in between there, so but we decided to go with this one because community frontline, it basically means that since I'm a community manager, I'm one of the more direct ways of communication with you guys, and this is going to be one of our new methods to better communicate with you guys, so we can ensure that you guys know what is going on a bit more and why we make certain decisions. Oh, I missed. Are you kidding me? Ooh. That's a little close for comfort. I don't even know where he's shooting from. He's somewhere on the ledge, I think. Oh, there he is. Ah! I wanted to make a headshot. He's headbanging. Die! I'm getting shot at again. So let's have a look at the final score. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Use K98 without a scope. Yeah. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys like this first stream. Please leave any feedback you have right now, because I'm going to stop the stream on the actual forums. Feel free to leave a comment on what should be better or what could be done better. I will look into the microphone. I know the green screen is still not perfect, so I will look into the green screen. Yeah, let me know if there's other stuff I need to look at. So yeah, thank you for watching. Next time I will make sure to hopefully include also a giveaway. I haven't had the time yet to set that up, but yeah, next time we will also announce the stream hopefully. So thanks for watching, and see you guys soon hopefully.